first arrived November of 2009, and the Peace Corps term is around 27 months, so I left January 2011. The village I lived in, and most of the villages in the Gambia have no running water in their homes. They don't have electricity, and so if we wanted light at night, we either had flashlights or candles. If we wanted water, we got it from the tap or the pump on a daily basis. So Peace Corps is really big on making sure when you go into a village, you are not throwing your own needs or own ideas onto them, and that they are coming up with ideas or projects that really stem from the community. And so in talking to people informally and going to development meetings, the village and I kind of decided we need to work on the market together. And the market was falling apart, the roof was caving in. That was the only place women had to sell their produce. And I had a village that was very big into gardening. That was one of their major, like some of their development work, how they received money. And so then when my parents came, they saw the market. You could look at it and see that it was falling apart, that it was in need of repair. And my dad mentioned, Art Holeman mentioned, that he and Through Each Other's Eyes would be interested in helping the village with sponsoring the market and through repairing the market. And so it came together. It came together really easily, which was great. And once we were able to get the funding for the village, it was really amazing to see how everything kind of came into place. I was able to work really closely with my host father, who was in charge of he held financial responsibility for the village development committee. And so he and I we created a plan, we created a timeline, we identified people who would be in charge, we created a budget. And it was really cool to see everyone really come together. And in a matter of really a few months, the village was repaired. We had a huge program, we had a ceremony. I was able to speak, and I spoke in Mandinka and talked about how the project came to be, and talked to my parents and talked about Through Each Other's Eyes. So I would love to. We'll see. I told them, they were very eager to have me come back, and I wanted to buy myself a little time. So I told them when I found a husband and when I had children, I'd bring them all back. They were very focused on me not having a husband and me not having children. So that was a good promise, but it bought me a few years. I feel like this has maybe opened my eyes to the possibility of going to other places and seeing how maybe easy it is to go and work internationally or do volunteer work internationally. So it's definitely something I would consider in the future.
Well, we're very proud of you, Erica, for doing that. And thank you.